Welcome to today's Explainer. I'm going to be your personal preventative health doctor for this session, so consider yourself officially checked into the clinic. Today, we're looking at an absolutely essential blueprint for taking charge of your longevity. We're diving into 7 really simple daily habits that can, quite literally, add years to your life. And the best part? No complicated medical jargon, no impossible routines, just clear, actionable steps that we can start using right away. Okay, let's dive right into this foundational idea. Prevention is always better than treatment. Honestly, as a doctor, I can tell you this is the golden rule of medicine. We spend so much time and energy trying to fix things after they break. But the real secret to a long, healthy life, it's making sure the engine is running smoothly from day one. Taking action before illness strikes, that's the most powerful choice you can possibly make for your future self. So here is your treatment plan for today's consultation. First, the preventative health prescription. Second, fueling your body right. Third, movement and rest cycles. Fourth, mindset and medical maintenance. And finally, your greatest daily investment.
Part 1. The Preventative Health Prescription, starting with the basics.
You see, early mortality isn't just this random thing that happens to us. It's actually something we can actively push back against. And the prescription? Just 7 simple daily habits to help you live longer and healthier. I really want to emphasize those words, simple and daily. In preventative medicine, consistency is absolutely your best friend. It's the daily repetition of these easy choices that builds a literal fortress around your long-term health. Moving right along to part 2, fueling your body right, the foundation of health. As a doctor, I see it every single day. What we put into our bodies completely dictates what we get out of them. So habit number 1 is our ultimate baseline. Drink enough water every day. I know it sounds super basic, right? But chronic low-grade dehydration is incredibly common. Water is literally the delivery system for every single cellular process you rely on. It flushes out metabolic waste, it keeps your blood volume optimized. Proper hydration is essentially step 1 to a longer life. Now, what's really interesting about habits 3 and 5 is that they require a dual approach to your diet. On the one hand, you have active addition, eating healthier by adding in way more nutrient-dense fruits and vegetables. On the other hand, you've got active subtraction, consuming less sugar by totally ditching processed foods. Preventative health is a balancing act, It's about taking away the inflammatory stuff while giving your body the absolute premium fuel it craves. Part 3. Movement and rest cycles. Calibrating the machine. If food is your fuel, movement is how we calibrate the machine. And the magic number you need to remember here is 30. Habit number 2 urges us to walk daily for at least 30 minutes, just a half hour. As a preventative measure, a brisk daily walk is remarkably potent. It gets your heart rate up, lubricates your joints, and effectively exercises your blood vessels to keep your cardiovascular system highly resilient. And this brilliantly illustrates the other side of the physical coin, the 7 to 9 rule. Habit number 4 requires you to sleep for 7 to 9 hours every single night. Look, movement breaks the body down, but sleep is when your internal doctor actually goes to work. It's clearing metabolic waste from your brain, repairing tissue, resetting your immune system, the whole shebang. You simply cannot outwalk a chronic sleep deficit. Part 4. Mindset and medical maintenance. Protecting the investment. Now, all the physical health in the world means very little if we completely neglect our mental well-being. So I want to pause for a second and ask you directly, how are you managing your daily stress? We all carry a pretty heavy mental load, and chronic stress acts as a massive physical burden on your heart and immune system. A true longevity plan demands that we treat the mind just as aggressively as we treat the body. Here is the 2-step answer for that, covering habits 6 and 7. Step 1. Manage stress with deep breathing or meditation. Giving your nervous system a chance to downshift out of that fight or flight mode every day is absolutely crucial. Step 2. Get a yearly health checkup. Pairing daily mindfulness with an annual professional checkup is the ultimate safety net. Basically, you do the daily homework and your doctor confirms the data once a year. Part 5. Your greatest daily investment, the final verdict. So we've explored the daily routines, but why does this all matter so much? Well, it boils down to this. Your health is your greatest investment. Think about it. When you invest money, you expect it to compound and support you later in life, right? Your physical body works exactly the same way. The minutes you spend on these daily habits act as deposits, paying massive dividends down the road in the form of extra years, better mobility, and just a much higher quality of life. Let's review the entire prescription one last time. Mentally check these off with me. Drink more water. Walk 30 minutes a day.
Eat those healthy fruits and veggies. Sleep 7 to 9 hours. Cut the sugar and processed foods. Manage your stress and get that annual checkup. 7 straightforward but immensely powerful tools.
The core concepts we've explored in today's explainer are actually derived from Healthcare USA. I highly recommend keeping up with them for more daily health tips to help you live a longer, healthier life. It's resources exactly like theirs that make preventative health so accessible for all of us. So, I want to leave you with one final thought. Since we firmly established that prevention is always better than treatment, which of these 7 habits are you going to invest in today? Don't wait until tomorrow. Pick just one right now and make a solid deposit into your future self. Thanks for stopping by the clinic today, and keep learning.